Life Force Energetic Art friends. This is Dr. Mary again, and I have a special guest with me today, my sister Barb. And Barb has always seemed to have a special gift. She's very intuitive. She sees things in the art that I do that is always inspiring to me, because when I do my art, I just do go with the flow of the energy, God's energy, when I do the art. And I'm always very humbled by what people see in the art, and especially how they feel about it, what it means to them. And so today, since Barb is here visiting me from Indiana, I've got a piece of art that she has not seen, and I am going to ask her to view it for the first time and give us some of her impressions. I'm going to have to flip the phone, so give us just a second to reshift, and Barb will be here in half a second. There she is. Hi, Barb.
Hi, Mary. It's a pleasure to be here with you today, and I'm anxious to see this work of art. I have been with you and watched you do your art for several years now, and I am amazed by it, and I can't wait to see this piece.
All right. Well, I'm so excited to be able to show it to you. So if you want to flip over what's on the other side, door
All right.
number 1 is opening.
Oh my. This is beautiful, Mary. I love every piece of art that you do, and this is no exception. I love the colors in it. I see the brightness of it. I love the brightness. I see this green, and to me, that symbolizes healing and life-giving. When I look at a piece of art, I like to see happiness. I like to see hope, and I like to feel good. And this piece of art is no exception. Like all your art, it just radiates positive energy. I really like that.
Well, thank you, Barb.
I love the warmness of the yellows and oranges and reds, and yet you have a little the cool colors, a little bit of the blue, just around it. It's just a really nice balance. When I've looked at a lot of your pieces, they seem to create happiness, which I mentioned. They create. I like to feel joy when I see them. I feel that they're healing, and this one is no exception. I like that I feel hope when I see it.
Wow. Awesome.
I like. I just love the colors in it. In a lot of your pictures, when I look at them for a period of time, and of course I haven't looked at this one for a long time, but I see different things. Sometimes I find Jesus.
Wow.
In your pictures, and I feel like I see that today. What's the name of this picture?
This picture, brand new, it's not even on the website yet. It is called The Sun, S-O-N, and it is the energy of the Christed Spirit.
Wow, that's awesome, because I feel like in this part here, I can see his face.
I have seen it.
I love it. I can see his face, and I feel peace radiating from it. I think your artwork gives a sense of comfort to people, or at least to me. When I look at it, I feel very comforted. I often I'd like to study this piece more because I often find eyes.
Mm.
Eyes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I find animals.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know I have a piece of your work at home. I have my precious little puppies who have gone on, and I can see their faces in it.
Wow.
I can see.
I don't know if you've ever shared that with me.
Oh.
That's pretty awesome.
Well, that's what I see. And sometimes I see people that have passed on, relatives,
Mm-hmm.
couple uncles.
Yeah.
So I'm anxious to just really study this. And I think it's really neat about your artwork. Do you mind if I turn this piece?
No.
Because some of your pieces, if you turn them a different way, you see different things.
Actually, I don't know if you know this, but when I do each layer, and there's 7 layers to each piece of work, I flip every time I start a new layer. So,
Wow.
so they go round and about three times plus 1.
I feel a lot of energy in this picture. And, you know, I'm one that likes concrete pictures. Like say, a picture of, like, when my dogs passed. You drew a picture, did a pastel for me of my dogs.
Right.
And I like that. But when you do this art, it's so abstract. And I know when we've shared it with other relatives, everyone seems to see something different in the art. And that's just incredible. Let's turn it another way. Wow. This is like
Woo!
an explosion of peace and comfort.
Wow.
I love it, Mary.
Well, thank you, Barb. To all my energetic art friends, lifeforceenergeticart.com. This and 2 other new pieces will be available on the website within the next week. And thank you so much for joining us today, Barb. And I hope everyone has received some valuable insight on your perspective in looking at what energetic art means to you. Thank you for being with us today, viewers.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.